Hello, this is Idodmg. Welcome back to the channel. Hopefully you all are having a great week and finding happiness out there. If you're checking out the Sacred 2 Remaster, I hope you're having fun with it. Before we jump into the game tonight, we are going to have some things that I wanted to talk about first. First of all, let me take a drink. I'm deciding if I want to talk about Sacred 2 first or another game first real quick here. Alright, Sacred 2. That's the game we're playing tonight. We're going to be playing the Dragon Mage. Continuing on with that, I've been playing quite a bit today, and I've learned quite a bit more about the game. First thing I wanted to point out here, though, is over here on Steam. So, Sacred 2 came out yesterday, I believe, and it had mostly negative reviews on Steam. And there's valid reasons as to why. There's a lot of things that are not in the original and the community mods. I'm not going to get into all of it here, but I just wanted to point out here real quick that their reviews on Steam have actually gone up to mixed instead of, I believe it was negative yesterday or something like that. It's actually up to mixed. So hopefully they'll get the things in that people are asking for, and all will be well. I have faith in Sacred 2. I think it's going to be great once they get all that stuff fixed. The biggest thing for me would be adding in that kind of that free play mode where you can farm bosses and stuff. Because just today I killed 1 or 2 bosses, and I was like, dude, I wish I could just fight those again to farm for a little bit more gear. The other game here real quick that I wanted to point out as well. So this is not Sacred 2. This is Carbon Action RPG right here. And I will drop this into the chat on Twitch and YouTube. Go check it out. If you're a Kickstarter user and you're looking for the next great action RPG that's up and coming, check them out. They have 7 days left, and they're very, 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 very close to their goal. Go check it out. They also have a free demo that you can check out as well over on Steam. I highly just recommend you check it out. Check out the demo if it's something you want to back. A week left, and I really, really hope they hit their goal, and I think they will. I think they will pull it off here. And one more thing. Sorry, it's church night, so I'm kind of rushing around to get the to get going here. And you know what happens when you rush around? You mess some stuff up. So let me fix this here real quick. Need my other keyboard. And this is a quick fix here. I'm curious what classes everybody's playing. I've played Seraphim. There we go. Ooh, we got a vote up on YouTube as well. Our poll up there. We've got several votes already in there. Just curious if you are playing the Sacred 2 Remaster. Majority is saying no currently, but it's very close. Very close. 43% yes, 57% no. Here we are. We're in Sacred 2. So I've played the Seraphim. And I hate that this is how they have multiplayer set up. I got to cover this up, so I'll share all my Steam friends. I don't have that many friends, but you know, sometimes they don't like you sharing their stuff on there. So I have played a Seraphim, a Dryad for 12 minutes, a High Elf, and Dragon Mage. I'm really digging the Dragon Mage. And here's what's wild, though. Look at this. I've played almost 8 hours of my Dragon Mage. Campaign status 0%. I've only been doing side dungeons, side quests. I've just been kind of chilling, man. So maybe I'll kind of push forward with our main campaign, but I'm not in a big rush. That's very loud. There we go. That adjusted. And here we go. And I don't usually stream on Wednesday nights, so this was kind of a little bonus stream, I guess. If you want to call it that. Bonus gaming session for me, I guess. Let's go with that. Let's just play. Figure out where we're going, what I'm doing. First thing I always do is buy health potions. You can never have enough. You never have too many health potions. Look at this. So 8 hours, and I've only cleared this little part of the map and then this little tiny area. In 8 hours, dude. It's crazy. It's crazy. Back when I was playing it for the review video, I was like just kind of doing all the quests. I wasn't killing everything. But this time around, I'm killing everything I come across. I almost feel like it's just more fun that way, honestly. So this is our Dragon Berserker form. There's 2 different forms that you could play. They actually kind of, you know, I'll be using both of them, so you're going to see them both. But this is your Berserker form. Okay, they opened the door for me. When you're in the dragon form, you cannot open doors or chests or anything. It's very annoying. So you got to wait for an NPC to open it, or you get out of your form and open it yourself. But I found out here, I'll show you this. This is a big... I should have put this in my tips and tricks video. And maybe I did. I don't remember because I made it a while ago. There, die. It always happens on this game. I'm like, okay, I'm going to go do this. And then I just can't stop killing things. How it always goes. Remember, oh, this. So if you go to your skills tab right here, you have... Why are these grayed out? Oh, there. That was a weird glitch. So let's start here. So each character has combat arts, and each of them have 3 different aspects within their combat arts. So over on the Dragon Mage, you have Dragon Magic, Elemental Magic, and Mentalism. Now, if you go over here to your skills window, you can see that there's Dragon Magic Lore, Elemental Magic Lore, Mentalism Lore. These are obviously going to buff up those aspects. But you also have your focus. So your focus is going to be what increases your... That's not right. Something's glitched on my interface here. Something's really messed up with this. Something is messed up. Dragon Magic Focus. So I think the focus is what increases your minimum level. Oh yeah, that's right. The focus is what makes it so you can have a higher level without getting penalized. And then the lore is what increases, you know, damage, whatever. It's just damage, crit chance, and speed. But the reason I'm talking about this is because if I were to level up again, I would pick one of these early on that I'm going to play as, because then you can not only get higher level skills, but you also get modifier points that you can spend in your combat arts. This is what that means. If you look at these skills, I've spent all these points to get these, the 3 modifiers for Dragon Form, and then 3 modifiers for Berserk. So like Dragon Form, I unlocked a Fireball ability. And then Berserk, I unlocked faster melee attacks, increased duration. I thought about going with the lifesteal, but I don't have any issues staying alive, so I thought whatever. And then, yeah, Blood Frenzy is the other one. That's what this is. Faster attacks that get stronger when wounded. Kind of cool. And I'm excited to level up my other skills. And but remember, it's not leveling up your skills that unlocks that. It's the actual aspect focus in your skill tree. It's really very simple and straightforward. I just made it seem very confusing, I think. This is the first time I've sat down like today, I feel like, so go. Where are we going here? Let's go northwest. And also another thing I found out too is there's certain areas where you can walk in the water. Like when I was playing, I was like, oh, there's water, we gotta go all the way around. You can walk through the water in some areas. It's crazy. So if you saw my video, today's video was how to get a mount early on. I actually yesterday was dinking around and I found a shortcut to it. Here it is. There you go. Wow, we've been a little bit chatty on Discord today. If you go this route, you can actually go through the water right here. You don't have to go all the way around this. You can actually go through the water right there. I didn't know you could walk through the water in certain areas. Pretty cool. I was just dinking around. I was like, whoa. But not all of it. The water's got to be like shallow enough or something. I don't really know what the trick is, but. And here's our fireball. I don't even think it hit him. And I'm all about clearing that fog of war. We're going to be doing that for sure. I'm saving up a visibility set. Someone had left a comment on YouTube about how you want to have a set literally for visibility, because it will actually, you can uncover more of the fog of war. Where is it? Oh, my chest summoned up there. No. Gonna test it real fast. If I have it. Yeah, 13.5% visibility range on there. So if I stand right, where was I? I was right here. We'll see if we uncover any of that. That's all I can uncover right now.
That looks interesting.
No, not really. I guess 13%'s not that much. You must need a buttload of it. I don't know. First time I ever tried it, so. I guess I was assuming it'd be a little more effective than that. I'm gonna save up the whole set of it and whatever. I was really hoping I could get around that way to get up here, but I think I'm gonna have to hoof all the way around. I put on some blacksmithing arts. I don't know how to get out of here, bro. I'm so lost. I teleported over it. Go. I'm trying to go for crit chance. I don't know how good it is. I'm assuming You'll see when I'm attacking it says additional damage. Assuming that's the crit. I don't know. I'm assuming it is. And do we want to go all the way back there? I don't think so. I think let's just clear... go up to our quest. I've spent enough time back in this full of gnomes and boars. And if we ever get caught out of my dragon form, I have some really cool combos that I've been running. One is where I light them on fire and then summon a giant dragon that shoots fire at them. Then another one's a tornado, and then I summon a bunch of dudes that go and blow up stuff. It's weird. It's awesome, though. Right here. It ain't working. Here we go. There's the tornado blaster. You probably couldn't even really see him blow up there at the end, but... See, this is why I don't progress, because I literally just kill, dude. It's just like, whatever. You know what I mean? And then I feel guilty, like, I'm not getting anywhere in the game, but it's like, dude, I just want to kill stuff. Like, I need to improve. I really wish they would have improved the combat more. That's got to be the worst part. Thought I was about to crash there. Thought it was gonna crash there. Alright, we're gonna be stuck out here for a minute. And then another trick I did here that I think is clever. I don't know. I think it's pretty clever. So over on my melee weapon, because you can see right now I'm locked out of my dragon form because I have so much regeneration on them. That I have to do other stuff while I wait. But on my weapon, there's a stat on here. Chance to have regeneration time. I feel like if I could get that up there pretty high, it'd basically be resetting our cooldown in theory, I think. Here's what happens. This is what happens every time I get to my quest and my bag is full because I've been killing stuff the entire time. And then I'm too lazy to pop out the stash, and I'm too lazy to scrap because you don't get as much gold. And the reason I'm too lazy to use the stash is because it sucks to use. You can't just control-click items to move them over. You gotta drag and drop. It's really obnoxious. What I do is I just teleport back to town, sell my bags, and then try to go back out to the quest, and then the same thing happens. I don't care. I don't care, I'm just having fun killing stuff, so it doesn't really bother me. Okay, here's our quest. There's been a few dungeons that I was just like out exploring, and I did the dungeons. Some of them were kind of lengthy. And then a little bit later I went and picked up a quest and then had to redo the dungeon. So there's that. But it's more XP and more loot, so it's not even a bad thing. Let me in. Do that.
Another victory. Nothing can stop.
I had one quest earlier, and I don't want to spoil anything, but I had to like figure out what to do for it. I had to use my brain. It sucked. And then I read in there, and there was just a keyword, and all I had to do was like zoom in and find the thing it was talking about. It was a real tiny thing I had to find in this house to click on. Alright, here's this one. So many quests. Here we go. This will be good. I'm going to actually pop an experience potion here. Look at those XP gains. I did one earlier and I was getting like 1,000 XP per kill. Dying in like 2 hits. I should have remembered where that was and just farmed it. So we got our... I don't know if my dragon form will be up in time. Yep. As soon as everything died, so I just wasted that cooldown. And some of these quests, it looks like you can actually make a decision if you let them live or kill them, or I don't know. I don't read them. I just click through. I should pay attention, but... looking for clickables. Is that it? There's one. Maybe I guess I shouldn't have let him live. Yeah. I don't even know what's hitting me. Alright, are we good? Did I do everything here? So. Let's see. Yeah, there's a sweet boss in here, but you can't farm bosses, so... I was so disappointed by that, man. I would love... That boss was cool, too. I could kill it pretty dang fast with my dragon, bro.
I did it. That looks interesting.
Get them, boys. Oh, the house interrupted my dragon fireball. So dumb. I don't know if I can click on the town portal. Because the quest is right there. I gotta walk all the way there, bro. Here's my little dudes. I can glitch myself across. Now let's use the bridge. Fine. Dragon form. See, this is what happens. I just get distracted, man. I even leveled up too. Nice. I'm going into... I was stacking, what's it called? I was stacking vitality. But I think I'm going to go into stamina. That gives me a little bit of regeneration. Whatever. Stamina does. Decreases the general regeneration time of combat art. So I'm hoping that'll reduce the cooldown on my dragon forms. Although it's interesting to me. So, like, I've been complaining. I'm like, man, I don't want to just be in the dragon form and hit 2 buttons. Like, that's boring. I want to spice it up and get some cool skills. And that was why I tried the Dryad and the High Elf. And then now that I've actually unlocked these, I don't mind being in the dragon form. This is kind of weird. Turn in the quest. We'll sell while we're here. Ooh, Temple Guardian piece. Actually seems pretty good. I could put it in the shared stash and trade it over, but I don't want to. I was having a bow and melee, but too much work. I think what I want to do is I want to commit to magic staves. But I'm trying to find one that has that chance to have regeneration time. Oh, and I haven't had any luck. And the reason I'm thinking about going into that, right here, improves wielding magic staves by increasing the chance to hit as well as attack speed. Grants the ability to use higher level weapons successfully. Because I'm thinking I'm going to be getting higher level staves and I want to be able to actually use them. But it's just kind of a crappy feeling. Because I know I'm probably going to find a good, like, pole arm or something I already have. I don't know. It's a stressful decision. And then the other part of it, too, is so my dragon form, I don't actually use my weapon in dragon form. So if I can find a way to always be in my dragon form, I don't really even need the staff damage on there. It would just be the modifiers, which you have to specialize. Like, I'm missing a modifier right now because I'm not specialized into pole arms. And you can't switch them. That's what's stressful about it, is you can't. Whoa. Wow. Okay. Okay. Yep, we use that. I don't use Mind Strike. Okay, we can convert those. 25, 150. So I could get two gems, or two runes, but then I'd be broke. This. Generation, negative regeneration. I'm down with that. Chance to fear. I don't use Mind Strike. Nah, I think mine are better. I don't know, though. It has those the two gem slots on there could make a world of difference. Oh, man. That's a hard choice. And then, whoa. 75 armor seems good. Here, I like the regeneration penalty. We'll lose 10% damage. The fear is whatever. And we're losing armor, but we could make up for that armor with our blacksmithing. Let's go see. Let's just see what we can do. I should probably just... I'm just going to sell it. We'll find a better item. Find a better item. I'm going to dump my gold into these runes. You always want to check what's your highest skill level you can get to without penalty. And the penalty is not bad. It's just you're not getting the full level out of it, basically, if you're behind a whatever. That's the penalty. So we can go up to level 16. So we need dragon form. Dragon form for 125k. 16. I don't know. I don't really know what I want to level up next. So I was leveling up my familiar, which is this passive right here. But it increases my regeneration by so much that I just don't know if it's worth it, dude. This one's 47 seconds, and then if I turn that on, that's only 3 seconds. That's not terrible. And it gives us the life, intelligence, and willpower. Not terrible. I don't want to, I know the more I level it up, the more it increases that regeneration, so I mean, that's for all of them. I guess I'll do Eternal Fire. I'm torn between Strike or Eternal Fire. I think I'll just do the Eternal Fire. 5k. That was a lot of gold. So that's actually baked into our combo here. Yeah, I knew I was going to dump all my gold. Turn this in. It's funny, I got a mount, but I never use it. Like in the wild days, it's like it takes too long to get the mount out there. Just run.
I love to brag. Well,
Pure laziness. Maelstrom. Which one is that? I don't know if I'm... Enemies are slowed and weakened in the area of effect. Missiles are slowed. Interesting. Someday I'd like to do a Dragon Mage where I don't do all the different dragon form stuff. I should be able to cut through this town according to this map. Horsey, where are you? The other thing too, when you get on your horse, it dismisses all of your buffs. Your those 2 buffs down there. Gotta resummon them when you hop off. I think it's gonna let us. Nice, nice, nice. Pop off, get our stuff going. Another XP potion, let's go. Yeah, I'm like, dude, it's gonna take me over 100 hours just to complete silver difficulty, and then there's 2 more difficulties after that. I'm gonna be playing. I can play 300 hours one character, I feel like. Insane. That's like how much total I think I have on Grim Dawn. Ooh, we got a champion up there. Yes. Need more XP. You can actually roll, dude, I don't know. I mean, I feel like no joke, I feel like I could spend 100 hours on the silver difficulty. And then there's 2 more difficulties after that. So that would be 200 more hours. I feel like I could. I mean, unless you're like just running to the quests, I feel like you could totally just look at your map and be like, well, I'm going to run here and just ignore all the stuff on the way. But if you kill everything on the way, dude, I feel like it will take. I feel like there's hours and hours. Look, I'm 8 hours and I'm only done this. Like, look at this, bro. 8 hours, and I don't like AFK and leave the game on to fake hours. Like if I'm having to get up to go do a chore or something, I turn the game off. That's actually 8 hours of playing. It's just that tiny little island. Tiny little area. But my Seraphim, I did 20 hours, and so in the review video you can see like this is pretty much cleared, and then it's just a lit up path. I was like, screw this, I'm skipping through the main story, and I got all the way over to here, but I didn't clear any of the side stuff really, other than the first area. Just because I wanted to try to hurry it up, see if I could see some cool stuff. And you do. The main campaign's awesome. There's some really cool bosses. Yeah, I would say keep checking them all out, honestly. I may try another class tomorrow even. I don't know yet. Really, Inquisitor's one I want to try. I don't even know what their abilities are. And Shadow Warrior would be awesome too. But once I got looking into all these mods over here, I'm like, all right. Not mods, like mods, like whatever these are called. They're skill modifiers. That's what they're mods. That's how I got my new abilities in my transform stuff. And then I'm also thinking about, I kind of planned out already. So for your skills right here, you can only pick 10. And if you're going to kind of use 2 different aspects, so right now one of my combos is this one, Tornado and Destroyer. I'd have to grab 2 skills. Over here, it would be your Elemental Lore and Elemental Focus. That takes up 2 slots. So if you're kind of dual specking like that, or whatever you want to call it, that's 4 slots you're taking up. That's almost half of your skill slots. I don't know. I'm still kind of deciding exactly how I want to, what all 10 I want to take. So I've only got a few slots left. Get swipe going. Popping another XP potion. So in the original, there was another mechanic, and I can't remember, it was some sort of bonus, where the more you kill without dying, the harder and more mobs spawn. I feel like that's a thing. I just feel like it doesn't ramp up very quick. I could be totally wrong. Maybe it's not a thing in this version. I don't know. Expert touch. I saw a thing on the creation about... I don't know what that is. I know it said if you specialize in the one aspect. I would assume if you're only going to do dragon magic, or you're only going to... So if you're only going to do one of these, if you go into that, they regenerate faster, I think is what it said. But no, I've never tried it. I felt like it was cheating. If it's not cheating, it's totally an option right there in the game. I don't know. Maybe we'll do that. Hardcore expert touch run. Dude, hurry up and get to 100. Get to 100 already, Prime. This is the new Path of Exile update, don't you know? Path of Exile remastered. That I've been playing. Well, I haven't played as much as I wanted to today. But since now for like an hour and a half, I actually got a blast for an hour. It was nice. Let's see. I don't know where I'm going. So we've done most of these. There's nothing. There's got to be stuff in here. We're gonna just keep going on though. Let's go down here and get some of these side quests. So many side quests, dude. The other thing I found out, someone commented on one of the YouTube videos too, that with that visibility thing I was talking about, it'll actually show more secrets. You can actually find secrets that you couldn't otherwise see and stuff. Crazy. I found one hidden in some super dense forest that was a cool little crypt area. Got some cool stuff. Die. They need to just polish this combat up, man. Oh no, get back here. And I always struggle to understand the items. What are they called? Like the rarities. I guess the color of the name. But I always just go off whatever has the most gems and the cool stats. Like, you'll be going through, especially early on, like you have an item that has like 1 affix on it, and you see one that has like 6. It's just like, dude, it feels so good. And then you realize, you're like reading through, you're like, well, that sounds good. Tactics lore? Yeah. And then it doesn't even do anything for your class. Or whatever. Like, I should probably see what some of this stuff actually does, instead of just going, oh yeah, sounds cool. I have a Seraphim. Level 23, I think, is my Seraphim. It's really fun. If I were to redo the Seraphim, though, I would go into, it's the second mastery, I think, that's more of a caster type. I went into the very first one, which is melee, and it was very glitchy. Melee was very, very frustrating, which I know I'm playing melee with the dragon stuff, but it just feels better on the dragon. It wasn't terrible. The Seraphim was fun, but the melee attacks, yeah, need a little bit of work. Extreme jankiness. Oh, I thought I could immediately jump into my dragon there.
Blood makes grass grow.
All these monsters. I love it. There's never a dull moment. Keep it coming. Keep them coming. I saw more over here. Yeah. Get my fire dragon going. Here we go. burn circles. Ooh. Ooh. They copied Path of Exile too. Wait, that's not possible. It's older. Go in here. I'm at the loot. I thought about turning off picking up what is it? What items? You can go into here, gameplay. Right here you can select what you collect. And I just have it set to everything. I need all the loot.
Yeah, run.
Another... Someone else pointed out... I was talking about just leveling up your runes, which I feel like you should do. I don't know why you wouldn't want to level up your runes. But I was informed that leveling up your runes crazy will increase the regeneration time up by a bunch. I feel like they were like talking about a certain class, because that's true. And I feel like maybe certain classes you don't want to level up as much. But like my dragon forms, I have to level up. That's one of the main ways to actually increase the damage of my dragon forms, since they don't use weapons. Champion! Oh, blast, blast, blast. Love it when they hide in the trees and you can't see them. Scared him out of there. And this dragon, I know it's kind of hard to see, but it has a giant cone fire AoE that's, if you line it up just right, it's so awesome. Alright, where are we going? What are we doing?
Run as long as you can.
Maybe I should grab this res... Nah. Maybe I should. Let me look. Oh man, I wish I could have both of these, because I want to go turn that in. Oh man, that's rough. If I go turn that in, I gotta run all the way back, and I'm gonna end up fighting all this stuff all over again and making no progress. No progress on the main campaign. And you gotta remember too, this game has all the DLC. I think there was 2 DLCs for this game. And it's all baked into this remake, so it's literally gonna take hundreds of hours, I feel like. That's why I sure hope I can spice up some of my actual spells. Look at all these, dude. This is awesome. Die, die, die. I was hoping I could get my Dragon Claw, whatever it is, Lacerate, to AoE Cleave. Because over on the High Elf, you can make your Fireball. When you put in, I think it's one of the first points in here. You can make it actually explode on impact and do splash AoE. It's really awesome. Hoping to see some more like that with this stuff, but no such luck. But I find weird. This looks like it has modifiers in there, but I don't know of any way to actually modify those specific form abilities or whatever. Die, die, die.
Where do you expect me to put that?
Oh, I accidentally double clicked and canceled the combo. Every time I do that.
Where do you expect me to put What's that?
Oh no, our bag's full. The one trick I'll do is if it's under a certain amount of gold, like 92 gold, we can scrap that. You know what I'm saying? So if it's under like 1k, I'll just start scrapping it, I think. Yeah, it's under 1k. The reason I'm so OCD about it is because if you scrap, you're not going to get your full gold amount as you would if you sold it to a vendor. Good, 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 good. And this is where I'm like, well, I'll teleport back to that other town. I wish you could have multiple of these redstones active, man. I don't really want to go into my dragon form. I want to hit him with this combo. Yeah.
I hope you drop something valuable.
Because I know I'm going to have to interact over here with this. Gate and NPC. What you can't do when you're a dragon. Their hands are too big to navigate the doorknobs. I assume that's why.
Yeah, right. I'm not dumb, you know.
Where's the rest of my new quest? Okay. Alright. So then we're gonna go, this city's frickin' massive, dude. Alright, we're gonna bite the bullet here. We're gonna go back here to turn this in, and then we'll come back out and get distracted. Gonna get this little questing area done. Oh, it's so addicting. It's just like, it's one of those where it's so interesting. Like, there's just so many interesting things. They're like, how's this work? What's this do? What happens if I do this? It's just like, it just keeps you wanting to keep going. Alright. That would suck, doing that one-handed, not knowing you can hold control and click. That would be terrible, man. Whoa! 3 slots on there. Bad the item sucks. 10 armor. These are tempting, actually. The attack value. I'm gonna use them. The lava. I want to see if I can work that in. What is this? How do I equip it? Maybe it's got to be a blacksmithing. Life leech, no. We're trying to get the regen thing, whatever it's called. Average generation time. XP per kill, I think that's just an instant upgrade. Yeah. And 35 armor. I think mine are at 30. Okay, so it'd be a very, very minor upgrade to any of these. Free armor upgrade. Okay, and that'll be 50k gold there. Actually, we can do a... Oh, nice. We have enough gold to get 3 more runes. Let's see. Going stamina for regeneration. Oh, I don't have any points here. We can go up to level 16. And I really want to start leveling up my elemental magic, but I need to pick up the aspect for it. Level 25. Woo. We'll get there. We'll get there. I guess we'll level up. I guess we'll just keep leveling up Eternal Fire. Or, yeah, we'll just keep leveling up Eternal Fire. I like Eternal Fire. The Dragon Strike, that's where the big dragon comes out and shoots a fireball. Oftentimes, the fireball misses. So it feels kind of bad. Whereas that Eternal Fire just is always hits. There we go. Level that up to whatever. 14, very nice. Good crafting session. Curious if I have any open slots where I could put in this fire conversion. Need upgraded. Nope. Unless that counts as a... Oh, it does. It does count as a fire trophy. Nice. Let's go. See, now I'm like, oh, I need to spec into pole arms. Make it good. Alright, we're gonna go... Guess we'll go back up. I love it. I love it. I love this game. Oh, it's even on fire. You can even see the fire. Look at that. Look at that. Gotta obsess over the cosmetics, man. This is what I miss. Actually, the actual cosmetics in the game instead of the shop. I'm gonna go across this. Yes. Remember in WoW, it was like classic WoW. Like you wanted to get the, was it like the mongoose enchant or something? And it was just a crappy enchant, but the glow looked cool. I was all about it. We're gonna go into this so we can teleport around. Try to crash the game out.
And another victory.
Yeah.
Nothing can stop us.
I may just wait till level 25 to put any more skill points in. No, that's a lie. We're not. I'm gonna put them in. We can get higher skills. Get higher skills going. Go, hit him. Just slammed into the rock. I don't know which way to go. I'll just guess. We need more regen on that. Or, whatever. I need it to regenerate faster. Are we? I'm lost. I know I could mount up, but... See? I would have just had to hop off immediately. And usually when I go into one of these caves, I'll pop an XP potion. I'm going to hold off on this one, though, because I think... This one I don't think has a lot of enemies, if I remember right. A little bit of overkill there, bud. Oh, those things don't do any damage. Oops. I don't remember what I do. This? Click on this? Oh, I vaguely remember this. Doing this quest. I wish I could spam my fireball more. That was the issue I ran into on my high elf. It was like I still just had to melee attack, because bows are no fun to use. And my fireball had such a long cooldown. That's all this was. There's technology in the caves? Love this game. Someday I'll pay attention to the story. Yeah, we'll go down there. I really wish my buffs would stay up when I got on my mount. Half the time I forget to respawn them or recast them, whatever. So I think, yeah, let's see where this path goes. Nowhere. Good. Good. I didn't want to get lost and waste another hour and a half.
You'll be a feast for the maggots.
Here we go. Mounted combat is... I actually didn't know I did this much damage on my horse. I don't know if your horses even affect your actual, like, stats. Generation time, rider's hit points, chance to evade. Yeah, it doesn't give me really any more damage. What is this? I jinxed it. Now I'm missing all the time. Alright, fine. We're getting off our mount. Hey, Super Floyd. Thanks for subbing to the YouTube channel. I appreciate it. A new video coming out tomorrow. I think it's some of the settings that I switched around. I tried to talk about a little bit on Monday, but they're basically... I can't remember. I made the video a while ago. The follow camera, camera collision. There was another. I can't remember. There's more settings and I cannot remember. So, the video. I'll probably watch the video again tomorrow to remind myself. The game looks dope. I feel like Fractured Online. Oh yeah, dude. I forgot about Fractured. I forgot about Fractured. Yeah, who was it? I think it was Diz or someone the other night said it kind of looked like the new Ultima. There's no PvP in this game. That's the only thing. They took it out. But I personally don't mind. It's just a chill game. I gotta just zone out and kill stuff. And look, I forgot to summon buffs. I always forget. Literally summon my buffs. Literally, I'm summoning them. My Earth Guardian and my Fire Dragon. Wormling, whatever it's called. We've got... I got quite a bit going on with this, dude. I'm really... I just... Like, in my head, I'm like, do I just keep doing these side quests, or should I rush the story a little bit? Because there's some really cool bosses, but... I mean, we're getting XP and loot, whatever. Just keep going, I mean... There's no real need to rush, I don't think, because the whole game kind of scales up with you. Unless you're trying to rush to the next difficulty, I guess. But I already know what's ahead in the campaign, and I don't think I'm strong enough right now for it, so... Yeah, I never played Ultima back in the day. I just didn't know of it. I had an Xbox back then, so... Look at this. Look at this dragon. Did I summon him or did he glitch? He glitched. Well, we can use my tornado and my... whatever they're called. Destroyers. That's what they're called. There it is. Well, here's the champion. Dragon form is just so OP, man. I was playing other classes, and I'm like, dude, it's just so freaking strong, dude. It's so strong. Like, if you're gonna do an actual weapon build, there's way much more investment. I mean, I don't ever miss. What I mean is, yeah, I don't ever miss in the dragon form, and I feel like if you're doing an actual weapons build, you have to get more attack value, because you miss a lot if you're doing a normal weapons build. Never finished Skyrim, because, dude, this game will get you, I'm telling you, man, like, it'll be out here, and I'm like, look at all this fog. I'm like, let's clear it. And I don't even know where I'm going, like, and then I look, and then, oh, there's a quest over here, and then the quest sends me where I already cleared, and then it's... Oh, there's more stuff over there. Let's go see it. It's just so good, man. Yeah. So I'm playing the Dragon Mage, and it's the Dragon Magic aspect is mainly what I'm using. So that's going to be our Dragon Berserk form, and then our Dragon form. So the Berserk form is the demon where I'm lacerating them and whatever. And then Dragon form is the one I'm in now, where I can cast fireballs, I can shoot out a giant flame breath. This one's more like spells, I guess. But I use both of them right here. And then my first combo is this one. We have Eternal Fire, which is a damage over time, and then Dragon Strike, which is the giant frickin' dragon that shoots the fireball down there. That's Dragon Strike. But here's where it gets a little bit hairy with my build. So I'm also using two abilities that have elemental magic aspect. I'm using Tornado, and then I have it comboed with Destroyer. So here's what that looks like. So you got your Tornado, obviously. And then these Destroyers summon, and then they just go blow up and deal damage. They're not... I haven't spec'd, like, actually into elemental magic much, because the way you do that is over here, and you have to actually have the skill and invest points into it. And I don't know if I want to stick to that or not, so I don't know. Yeah. Literally a dragon mage. And then there's another aspect that seems like it'd be more of like support. They slow enemies. I don't know. I feel like... I don't know if that aspect would be very good, but... I guess I haven't looked into the skill modifiers on it. But decreases the target's hit value. Or damage area. Damage over time. Dude, check this one. Once we level up our, whatchamacallit, there's so many different things. Once we level up this, our Dragon Magic Focus. Pause it this one. Yeah, actually it's both of these. They give you points to invest into your combat arts, but look at this one. Increased XP. Increased XP from fights. We should have got that one first off. Let's see. Do we want to go? Yeah, we'll keep going over here, I guess. Yeah, that's a permanent buff on this thing. Oh, that's where I should go dump some points in here. I just find it a little bit confusing for me, and maybe I just don't understand it correctly. But it says I have 2 points available right here. Okay, how many points do I need for this? Like, how much am I going to have to level these up to be able to get those points? Well, there you go. We can actually grab it right now. XP bonus unlocked. And I'm sure it's just like a I don't know how you know. Alright, here we go. Time to lock in. Actually, I won't be able to because I got to turn in the quest. Told myself there. And then I know there's a quest down here. We'll check that out later. Let's just keep clearing this area. I trolled myself there.
I love to brag. Well done.
And there's story and whatnot, but you know me, I'm not reading. I'm not gonna sit here and read. So, and I don't think it's voice acted. Some of it is, but not all the dialogue. And some of the dialogue's like a freaking chapter book. I'm sure is interesting and I'm sure is awesome. I don't want to read. You have class-specific gear. Those ones that were in red, I can't wear as this class. Got my familiar. Nice. We're not using Maelstrom. Selling price. Love that. I'm going to do all these and do a cheaper... Ooh, visibility ring. We'll add that to our visibility set. 2 armor upgrade. We'll take it. Over here, stash boy. Throw that in there. Cool. And there's no rune master over here, so I have to wait on that until we get to town. Alright, straight east, and there's a quest we can pick up as well. Let's do that before we get too lost. Never mind, there's champion. I think I did all this last time. And of course, we got a cooldown on our dragon form. This could be a little bit sketch. Let's pop an XP potion, dude. Yeah. I don't know what that was. That was crazy. Gotta go. Game looks awesome. Can't wait to chill out and play more DMGCREW for life. Hey, thanks for the super chat, Squid. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much for the support, as always, dude. You have a great night. I don't usually stream Wednesdays. This one, I just really wanted to zone out on this game, so here we are. Hey, I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Thanks for helping fuel the stream. I'm loving it, though. I feel so... I hate to use the word guilty, but I feel guilty because I do want to be playing Path of Exile 1, but I don't know. This game just has its hooks in me right now. So. I don't know. Like I said, it's like one of those, if you grab it, let me know, dude. Me and Diz played some multiplayer last night, so I'm down. I am down. It's up to 5-player multiplayer, and I'll jump in and run around. It's literally just a giant... Look how big the world is. It's just a giant world that you can run around in with your buddies. It's so fun. It's so good. Have a good night, man. Yeah, I don't know. I feel guilty about... I want to play Path of Exile 1, but... Here we are. I don't know why this game has me so addicted. I think part of it is just that there's so much to discover, I feel like, really. With the skills and the items. There's set items in the game. You have the blacksmith crap. Like, there's so much. There's so much to discover still. And with it being old school, it's still, it's pretty unique. I feel like with modern action RPGs, you already kind of know what you're getting, in the nicest way. Can I heart a super chat? I can heart a super chat. Nice. Oh, I get it, man. I get it. The thing is, the game will be here forever, and I think they'll be updating it, hopefully, and when you do get time, it'll be an even better shape. Yeah? Yeah, I hope so, man. Everyone needs a little bit of time. Later, Squiddy. Have a good night, dude. Good to see you.
Nothing can stop me.
Yeah, it's been a crazy week. I've been so excited for this week for a long time. I read that as dude, people they're like, sorry for the typo. I'm like, I read the typos normally because I'm the king of typos. I feel like that's me. I've been so excited for this week. It's been... As soon as I got access to that review copy, I was like, I'm going to be able to play this for a while. I'm not going to say a long time, but for a while. I mean, you could. There's so much here, but I feel like with the story being kind of the same, right? Because I've now played Light and Shadow. And the beginning of the story so far is pretty much the same. I feel like that may be the only thing that if I play another character, I'm like, I've already done this type thing. But who knows? Maybe I'll really dig the different skills and stuff like that. I think that'll be what keeps me going. I get my... Oh, I should have lined that up. Rip. This thing keeps coming back to life, too. I can't tell if I use my XP potion or not. Get some. I also got some pretty awesome, dude, where are all these champions coming from? I think they're socketables, though, that you can put on your gear is what they are, and they increase your fire damage. In here. I can't remember where I put them. Or no, that was rings. I put them in rings. For that. You can even look at look at all these stats. Crazy. Plus 50%. That's because I have my potion going, though. Where's the one I'm looking for? I don't know. Somewhere it showed my fire damage, but apparently I'm blind now. Go over to this one, get my loot. And... see, this is where it gets a little bit... I mean, I could use these concentration potions. But lower my regen times here, but... like, once I get locked out of my dragon form, it gets a little sketchy. No, it didn't summon my bros. I got gypped out of that one. Oh, the dragon always just flies over right at the end of the fight. Get here sooner! Which is weird, because I'm spec'd into, not attack speed, what do they call it? What do they call it? Casting time. That is cast speed, basically. Oh, I thought they called it something different. Got a relic in there. Let's see. Let's actually sell again. Gotta keep your bag cleared out. Don't need ice damage. 34. I know that's an upgrade. And none of these relics. So I actually do have enhanced perception, I believe, don't I? Yeah, we do. So hold up. I don't have writing. So I should be going into perception gems, or relics rather. Another perception. Perception. And I don't know what the different colors and shapes mean, or if they mean anything. I don't know. They're all 32 armor. I don't know. I don't know if you can combine these. I don't know if you can do any crafting with the relics. Really don't know. There's a skill in here. Where is it? Where the frick is it? No, never mind. I was thinking of something different. Where do I go? Okay, so we got the huge city down there. We could just come clear this area. Let's go. Let's clear all this out. And get in my fire. My fiery wrath. Alright, once our fire breath is up, and then it's like it's not even really worth waiting for. I should have just kept spamming my fireball at that point. Feeling I will have to go around these trees. Oh, we'll go over here. Perfect. Running away from me. Overkill. Never gets old. I just need the only thing, like, if they just made the combat good, I could be even more. I mean, I would just be even more addicting. Usually they run out of the area, yeah, or my dragon just has terrible aim. Okay, where the heck am I going? We need to go southwest. Oh, I actually can see it on my mini-map. It never gets old. So this is the point. So when I was playing my Seraphim for the review, for the game review that I was doing, this was the point I hit where I just started to skip everything and run through just the main campaign. So I'm going to start seeing some new things. Danger Man, can you do minion stuff? So kind of, I asked about this on their Discord because I didn't know. And the answer I got was you can have minions, but they're not going to be like, you're not going to do like a necromancer build, right? You're not going to have like a zoo build or anything. So I have minions out right now. So I have my protectors, which is this. I have one protector, and they just provide buffs. You can see I have a follower over here. They're just NPCs that you encounter in the world, and they'll follow you around, but you don't really spec into that. And then other classes, I'm trying to remember, I think they said like the Shadow Warrior does, maybe? To some degree, but I don't think you're ever going to see like a full zoo build. Man, I love this game back in the day. How is the remaster? I'm enjoying the remaster. I think I'm at about 30 hours right now. I did have access to a review copy. I have a review video out on it. And I had 20 hours played at the time of recording that review video. So I like it. I played it back 17 years ago. I played it on Xbox 360. And I only played it for a few hours. And that was the extent of my playing Sacred. And at that time, that was 17 years ago, I was more interested in drinking and not... I didn't really play a lot of video games. I did a lot of drinking, though. And I remember thinking, this game is awesome. Awesome. Like, the loot is cool, and someday I'm going to blast this game. 17 years ago, I said that. Never ever thought they'd do a remaster and actually be blasting it again 17 years later, let alone streaming it and making YouTube videos about it. So, kind of cool how the world goes around like that, I gotta say. Okay, see, I did not play Sacred 1, but I've heard great things about it. I'd love, if they do a remaster of Sacred 1, I'd check it out for sure. This one's cool. I mean, so for me, knowing that I haven't played any of the community mods or, you know, any of that, I'm loving the remaster, man. But I've seen the perception of people that have played the original with all the mods, and their perceptions are more negative. But I think if you haven't played it for 17 years and you really don't know and you're just ignorant like me, then you have a good time, man. I'm loving it. Multiplayer works. We ran around a multiplayer last night for a little bit, about an hour or so it seemed like. Had a good time. You can actually teleport directly to your buddies. You don't have to navigate the huge frickin' map to get to them. It's super nice. 5-player lobbies. They did take PvP out of the game. But yeah, multiplayer we did was fun. I won't say their name, but if they wouldn't have died so much, it would have been even more fun. Oh yeah, 100% then, dude. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's on sale right now. It's only 20 bucks, but I think it's 10% off right now on Steam. Definitely a classic action RPG, and like I said, I have a full deep dive review video, but basically the whole game is awesome, but the combat is not great. The combat is very janky, and the combat can be frustrating at times. But once you get used to it, it does, for me anyway, it grew on me, and it just became part of how the game is. And I've embraced it. I still complain about it frequently, about the combat, but everything else, I mean, it's so unique, because all the other action RPGs, like, you know what you're getting when you buy a Diablo or a, whatever. You know what you're getting. On here, it's just, there's so many different, like, just unique systems, like with the skill systems, and then your combat aspects, and then your modifiers when you level up your focus. It's crazy. Like, these are your combat arts, then you can level up your skills. I don't know why this keeps glitching. There's more skills than that, but it's glitched right now, so. I don't know why it's glitched, but there's like, I don't even know, 30, I want to say, skills, and you can only pick 10 on your character, so it's kind of stressful. Kill the rat. What is hitting me? There's no respecking in this game either. I've heard you can with mods, but again, I don't use mods, so I don't know. So you can't respec, so actually picking out your skills is very stressful, which is... It's weird to say this, but it's kind of nice. I feel like I'm really going to make this commitment here. I know there's people that would wildly disagree with that, but for me, there's something about just, this is my character, and these are the choices I made on it, and I'm going to play it in the best way that I can. I love that vibe. I think there's something rewarding about it. Maybe I'll speak differently when I've put 400 hours in and can't get the 1% damage that I want, or something like that. For now, it's all good. Oh, that's a champion bat. That's why it's taking forever. There we go. What else is in here? Let's go back to my dragon form and decimate everything. I made this character and I was like, I'm not doing melee. We're going to do a caster build. Here I am. So you cannot open chests or doors when you're in this form. It super, super sucks. So what I have to do in these dungeons is I'll just clear all the monsters and then backtrack through opening all the stuff. It's extremely lame. That's what I gotta do. I think we cleared it, so I actually don't think there's gonna be that much backtracking here. Scott, look at that cooldown, dude. Almost a whole minute. I'm currently in the process of trying to find gear with minus to regeneration. You can get that lowered, but RNG, baby. RNG. I even put it into my gear too. I put it here. Here. I don't remember how much it is, and I don't even know if you can see. I could go to the blacksmith and tell you. Ooh, a champion boar. Not the best form here. I'm actually about to hop out of this. Maybe I just wasn't lined up right. Flame wall, and then we're gonna jump out of this. Ooh, I should have stayed in there. I'm taking so much damage. Wasn't that bad, dude. I did one boss the other day, and I had no business fighting it. I should not have been there. The only way I killed it was I used 75 health potions on it. There is no cooldown on health potions. And I used 75. I almost got 300 right now. 75. But I killed the boss, and that's what counts. Alright, we're going to teleport over, turn that in, and then we're going to see what we got for loot. Clear our bag. What time is it? Alright, we still got a little bit of time. Good, good, good. Time just slips away when I'm playing this thing. Let's see. Let's sort first. Clear our bags, and then we'll go pick up some runes, maybe. Poison damage. That'd be for the Dryad if I wanted to save it. But... And I got rid of my shield. It's weird that, like, they'll have the same icon, but they have different stats on them. I need to throw that in there with my visibility, dude. 7.9. It's 0.3 more fire damage. Upgrade. And remember, you can put your rings and your ammies into your gear. As long as you have a high enough slot on that piece of gear, you can do it. I'm wondering if I should sell these, because I don't think I'm going to get the writing. I don't think I'm going to go into the writing skill. Or bargaining. I don't know. I feel like there's got to be something you can do with those, and I probably just screwed myself over. I don't know. Fire damage and armor. Visibility. Let's throw that here into the stash. Someone told me I need to be saving up a visibility set, so working on that too. Our quest we were out doing. Here's the fun part. This is what I get excited about, is looking at these runes. So we've got, I don't use any of those. And let's see, familiar, we used that, but I didn't want to level it up, but I just did anyway. So these are the skill runes. So when you first start playing, you're like, how do I get these skills unlocked? They're all going to be grayed out. And you're like, how do I get them? Well, you get these skill runes that drop, and you right-click them, and then you learn them. And once you've learned it, if you right-click on it again, it will level up that skill. I just leveled up my familiar to level 11. But another thing you can do, if there's skills you don't want to use, or if they're skills for another class. So if they're for another class, you could put them into your shared stash. If you want to. Don't vendor them. Don't vendor. Don't. I mean, you could if you wanted to, I guess. What you want to do with them is come over here to the Rune and pop these into here. Now look at the price. So for one rune, it would cost me 125k gold. And then if I put 2, it's 25k, 3 is 5k, and then 4 is 500 gold. So significant price differences for using less runes. But what this does, no matter how many runes you put in there, if you put in 4 or you put in 1, it doesn't matter how many you put in there, you're only going to get 1 rune in return. But you can tell the game, like, what rune you want, right? So we can look here and figure out, we need, what level am I? I didn't even know I leveled up again. 22, nice. So the highest I can get to without penalty is a level 17 spell. Now keep in mind, the more you level it up, the longer cooldown it has. So I personally don't care. I'm leveling it up anyway. So I can get my Dragon Berserk to 17 and my Dragon Form to 17. So I'm going to go ahead and I'll put 2 in here because I have 186k gold. So I'll just do 25. Okay, and we needed a Dragon Form and the Berserk Form. Use those. You can see those are now level 17. And then I'm also working on getting my Eternal Fire up to 17 as well. So 25. Let's just do the 3 just so I can save a little bit of gold here. Because actually we didn't get any new gear, so I can't socket anything in there. That's fine. Right, on the road again. We have made good progress, I feel like. Now let's start wandering over to... Yeah, let's just start wandering over here. We're going to go east out of this place. Get over here, horsey boy. And I'm going to keep doing side quests. I'm pretty sure I still have no campaign progress. I've been doing side quests. I don't know. I get excited upgrading my skills with those. I love the rune system. I think it's cool. And the skill stuff too, but I actually forgot to check. I bet I have points. I don't have any in there yet. All that I can use right now. Hoping I could upgrade another. This is what I'm talking about combat. It's so janky. But if you can get a nice AoE going, I feel like it wouldn't be terrible. This is the Dragon Berserk form, and while I'm dealing damage to enemies, it increases the duration. What you can see down here on the bottom left is that black meter. Over my health bar is my duration of this form, so when that depletes, I'll go back to my human form. I don't know if I want to go up there. I forgot I got on a mount, so I gotta resummon my crap. Always forget that. Click on those. I really need to level those up. I can't until 25 though. See, this is where the part of me is like, let's see where this path leads. And then I'm going to get lost and never ever complete the campaign. We're doing it. We're doing it. Part of me wants to just push the campaign, but I did that on the Seraphim, and the monsters get pretty freaking hard. Oh, I can actually fly over those ledges. That's cool. I walk through this puddle? No. Dang it. And then the combos, sometimes they glitch out and don't fully do their whole combo. And you get gypped out of a spell cast. See if that dragon actually hits.
How do you like that?
He said, how do you like that? That's what my guy just said. Great.
Blood makes grass grow.
I'm glad that the weather doesn't affect my fire stuff. Could you imagine? Could you imagine doing an ignite build and it rains and the rain puts out your fire? That would be wild. That'd be a little too extreme for me. I don't think I would enjoy that. Into the goblin camp. See, this is where I feel like I'm going to be having to come back here for a quest at some point. So maybe I should save it, but I never do. I always just keep going anyway. What's that? I looted something cool. Look at that. 3 sockets. 4 sockets. Bro. 132k gold. And we gotta save that for a sword user. That's insane. That's going in the shared. That's crazy. I want to know what the modifiers are on that. That's part of it, man, and it's as frustrating as it is that I have to have that skill. It's like how it is. How do I get into this? I can get in there. I'm too big to go in the door. Okay, where are we? We're gonna try to head a little bit south. No, we're gonna keep killing along the way. Ooh, I got down to half health. If I do start having survivability stuff, I have some defensive stuff we could sock it in and just get rid of some of our crit. I don't think the crit's that good from what I've seen, but could be wrong. Could be wrong. Oh, where's my stash? Get over here. Why is that in there? Oh, that's okay. This is the thing too. So if you're looking here, the right is what I have equipped and the left is my bag, right? And that's, I guess, the same over here. I don't know why it just feels weird to me. I always think it's flipped. I don't know why my brain does that to me. All right, let's see. Put the sword in there. Now I want to make a sword character just so I can figure out what that weapon is. If it's any good. 4 slots is crazy. And I need to test. I guess we didn't see if you can trade. I think I had read somewhere that to trade in this game, you just drop it on the floor and it goes. Your buddy can pick it up. I need to test that. The longest route possible. Longest route possible. Don't step over the bench. Walk around both of them instead. Yep. Where am I going? See, this is... I just get lost. I just get lost. Even though it shows me clear as day on my map where to go, or on my compass where to go. Any map, whatever you want to call it. I wouldn't say I get lost. I'd say I get distracted. I think that's the answer. Man, I just want to play this forever. I don't want to stop playing, you know what I mean? It's so addicting. And then the thought, too, of like... There's 2 whole difficulties after this. It's crazy. See ya. Throwing flying. Go. I think I'm going the right way. That. Let's see. Champion, stay in the dragon form. I need it. But pretty much, the only reason if I ever get out of dragon form is because I'm walking between mobs. Like, as long as I can stay in combat and constantly be hitting them, I can always pretty much be in the dragon form. Sure, I'll fight this group too. Keep them coming. Oh, I love it. Where'd the path ended back here, but it actually just keeps going. Wow. Not of my least favorite form, but still pretty decent. You can make this one have life leech if you want to. I think I didn't do that. Instead I went for duration. Or yeah, I think it was duration. It was either duration or fireball. I can't remember now what it was between. Yeah, it was duration. I was right. This. Look at my map. More side quests. See how the water's more shallow here? Oh, maybe it's glitchy and I can't. It'll let me across there, bro. I wonder if it'll let me go on my mount across that. It looks like it should be shallow enough. Nope. Well, that sucks. We're going all the way around. As you can, like, bounce into the side of the riverbanks and it'll, like, rubber band you down. Oh, dude, we gotta clear this out. Look at all that crap. Oh my gosh, we're gonna get so much XP. Oh, there's even more over here. Let's go. Pop that XP potion. Yeah. My bag's not full. Oh, man, that's gonna suck. Dragon form OP. Come on, it's got to be more than that. Keep going, keep going. Into the cemetery. Gotta get the full use out of my XP potion, dude. Yeah. Get out of here, Ratatouille. It's so strong. No, our bags are full. No. What am I leaving on the ground? An energy shot. Let's get out of this. Loot this thing. And let's see. What do I... It's under 1K. I'll scrap it. Wow, it's just the different prices are wild, I feel like. From 50 to like 120k gold, like what a massive range. And you could, so we're getting less gold doing this. Magic damage, that's interesting. Nah. Well, we need better. Whoa. Well, I don't think the run speed's frickin' awesome on that. Yeah, so I'm getting less gold. So if I wanted to, I could summon my stash and put all my crap in there, but the stash is a headache to use. Because you can't control click it to quickly move it in between, so it's really, really obnoxious. chicken. I think it's in the cemetery or outside of it. I'm carrying a dead chicken, yuck. I'm gonna avoid going into my form here. Get something else. A ratatouille again.
That's that.
So much loot. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's go. Man, I just know that when I go into this town that there's a buttload of quests. Like, it's crazy. I think I'm gonna go hit up this one more side quest over here first. So many freaking... Pull them all! What's the range on these? How long do they chase me? There we go, look at this pack. Get some, boys! They're running away from me. Stop running away from me. I didn't think I got any loot out of that champion, did? Oh, totally screwed. I also want to figure out on their health bars, they have like different colored lines. I don't know what they mean. If they're their resistances or maybe their damage types, I have no idea. Would even be a bug. Although that would be a very weird bug. I want to get one more quest done. I want to get one more quest. Is it crossed? Yeah.
If you see a light, just head.
So much XP. So much XP.
I shall call you.
I'm running around without my buffs. How am I ever going to remember to recast those every time? But I've been running around like that for a while. I haven't been on my mount for a while. So. Alright, the wolf problem. I will take care of it for you. Yes. Do they drop good loot? These aren't wolves. Oh, these are wolves. I was trying to attack his sheep. I would suggest a fence. I would suggest looking into a fence. They're not hard to assemble.
Animal, degenerate creatures.
Depending on the size. Was that it? Dude, that's awesome. Oh no, it keeps going. The wolf problem has spread. Do we think we can get across to the water, or do I need to just... My fear is I'm going to get all the way up here and not be able to get across the water and have to go down this bridge. Risk it for the biscuit. What's my dragon form? Maybe I can teleport across. Yo! Dude, I can teleport across rivers. I don't know why in my head I didn't think that would work. Wow. Dragon Mage is OP. Now think if I was playing multiplayer and my buddy was not a Dragon Mage and they just couldn't get across. Or think if PvP was on, dude, you could just troll with that. That's terrible. Whoa. Definitely popping an experience potion. Get him. No, I can't hit him. My attack value sucks. Level 23. I think we're caught up to my Seraphim now. Get back here. Alright. And then they want to go back. Okay. Cool. There would have been a bridge there anyway, so we would have been good. For the record. The monsters are one level higher than me. I don't know if that's the, like, bonus thing kicking in, or maybe they've been a level ahead all night. I don't know. I feel like there's something to it. All right. Gonna hoof it back there. We got this. Then we'll go sort some loot. See how I do without being in my form here. That one just feels so weak sauce. I almost wonder if I should uncombo these. If I decide to not go into elemental magic. Okay, so look at this. So, combo 1 is a 15-second cooldown. Because of my Eternal Fire. Now my strike is only a 10 seconds. So what if I go like this and this? We just uncombo them. Otherwise, I even thought about going over here. There's one called Combat Trance, and it lowers your cooldown time. Just not very good. Maybe I need to level up a bunch. I need to look into that, actually. I bet that'd be pretty good. Depends on what level's up on it, I guess.
And another victory.
Told you I'd take care of your wolf problem. Alright, we have a few minutes here. Let's see if we can make it into that town, I think. We're gonna have to huff it, though, and not fight every single thing that I come across. That'll be the hard part. And then we're gonna go, was it west? Yeah. could just get on my mount, but... Oh, I want to know what's over there. It's killing me. It's killing me. We're going to get this portal, though, just so we have... Just so we have it. Am I going the right way? Yes, yes, yes. First order of business, getting the town portal. Giddy up, chaw! Oh, frickin' crashes the game every time you teleport with them. So this is one you don't need the res shrine here. But you go past this construction site, and then over here is the town portal. So do not click on that. Do click on this. We saw my tips and tricks video. These res shrines, you can only have one of them selected. Resurrection Monolith, you only have one selected, and you can fast travel to it. These town portals, you can have all of them unlocked. As many of you as you have found, you can, you know, port around to. But if I were to, you know, activate this Resurrection Monolith, I would lose this one over here. Wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, since we're kind of starting in a new questing area now. If I was smart, I would have grabbed... Now we're good, actually. We're good. We're genius, bro. Back, grab quests. No, we're gonna go vendor. We'll grab quests later. That was massive. Alright, we got a pistol. Well, that was the 2 slaughter I saw. Oh, let's see. Ooh, I like the regen on there. Fire mitigation. Dragon form plus 2. Dude, that's a no-brainer. And the 2 gem slots. Very nice. 2 gem slots here. Look at the regen. We're going to get so much. And the attack value. Big upgrade. That means we're going to be able to use the blacksmith here. Let's see. So these ones... Destroyer defensive. Oh, this was the run speed. Very tempting. But I like the regeneration time on mine that I have. Very tempting. We're not going to do it, though. 33. And we don't use tactic lore. What do we have here? I have 280k gold. Nice. Energy blaze. We're not using that. Oh, we are using dragon strike. Okay, so we have 2 there. So usually what you're going to want to do is do your blacksmithing first, just because it is pretty expensive. And you want to make sure you can actually afford to craft at the blacksmith. Otherwise, if you dump all your gold into runes, you're going to be short. I think the most expensive blacksmith I saw one time was like 300k gold to throw 2 gems in, or whatever. Not gems, but whatever it was. Because you can put a bunch of crap in there. I mean, it's actually pretty crazy. So you pick your items. We had 2 items. And you got to determine what color these are. That one looks silver to me, but I think the game thinks it's gold. I think that one's gray. So that would be a trophy. I don't think I have any other fire trophies. Because it's only fire, ice, poison, and magic. So maybe the armor? Well, let's see. Maybe I'm wrong. Let's see. Fire damage. I'm wrong. I guess I don't know. Maybe this one is silver. And this one's gold, maybe. Dude, that's awesome. Sweet. So we'll get 8% fire damage. And then you can put... Which to me is like, alright, cool. But it's like, why not just get plus 9.8 just damage? You know, because I don't know. Maybe that only affects the weapon damage? I don't know. Probably just affects the weapon. Whereas if I were to put something in there that gave me... I don't know. Like life or armor. That would cover all of it. I'm going to put this in there though. I want more fire damage. I think. Yeah, we'll do that. 91k, not bad. Upgrade! The game crashes every time on PS5. That sucks. Have you tried? You've probably already tried this, but I've seen this on Discord, and I've seen people say that if you turn off your PlayStation 5, so not put it into rest mode, but actually fully turn off the PS5 and turn it back on, that'll fix it. Again, you've probably already tried that. I think that's it. But I don't know. I'm playing on PC, so I don't really know. It's just what I saw on Discord, so I don't know. Maybe it'll help. You can put, look at this, you can put runes in there, so we could get armor if we wanted to, but I'm not currently having issues with survivability. Ooh, we could put crit chance. I don't know if I can, though, since that's Temple Guardian, can I? Oh, I can! Wow! Freaking awesome. I want more fire damage. Can I do attack speed? It made me drop that. That's really dumb. Vitality, Constitution. I didn't... Did I lose my armor? Oh, here it is. I'm gonna crash out. Can I put skull trophies in there? Chance for crit? Nope. Oh, you can do attacks. I don't really want that. I don't know if I can put iron ore in there. No. Well, I'm going to go ahead and put... I mean, I was going with just the crits, but... Well, because that also gives regeneration time reduction, so that's... Oh, that's very tempting. Very, very, very tempting. What is my crit chance? 13... Guess we'll just go into the crit chance, I guess. Because we also get the regeneration time reduction, which is nice. I think that's all of our blacksmithing we can do. That just leaves us with runes. Over here to the rune master and see.
It must be here somewhere.
And my wife's probably wondering where in the frittata I'm at. Sorry, I got addicted to my video game again. We can get up to a level 17. That one's 19 though, so it's getting some sort of penalty. I don't remember how to see what the penalty is. Get off this. Maybe it's over here. I don't know. Oh, no, that's 17. This is the one that's... alright, whatever. So we can go to 17. Let's look. Eternal Fire, so we can get 2 of those. We're good on that. We've got 17. Next, we're going to be leveling up the strike. I actually want to mess around with combat trance too. So much want to mess around with. Oh, I don't want to stop playing, y'all. It's crazy. But I got to. I have other roles in my life other than just a gamer. I'm also a husband, father of 4, and lots of stuff going on. Thanks for hanging out here. Before I go, I wanted to point out one more time, if you're a Kickstarter person and you're like, what should I do with my Kickstarter account? What you should do is go over here to Carbon Action RPG and go help them out. They have 7 days left. They're very, very close to their goal. I'm going to drop the link in both chats, YouTube and Twitch. Go check them out. There's a free demo. It's an upcoming sci-fi action RPG. There's a free demo you can go play. I highly recommend checking it out. They actually have a race event going on right now, and it looks very promising. Go check it out. They're very, very close to their goal. They have 7 days left, and they're very, very, very close, and I believe they will hit it. Go support them if you're interested in that, and there you go. I just really want that game to succeed, so I really want to spread the word when I can. Yeah, I enjoyed the demo as well. And I think that's... Oh, the other thing, too, I wanted to point out. I pointed this out at the beginning of the stream. So, Sacred 2, we're up. I have a review video out. When I posted the review video, and very early on yesterday, this was negative. They were negative on Steam. They're up to mixed now. So, if you are enjoying the game, make sure you do give them a review. And, you know, if you're liking it, go help them out with that and help boost that up a little bit. I'm not blind that there are issues and stuff, but for me personally, as someone that doesn't typically use mods and stuff like that, I'm enjoying the remaster. I'm like literally addicted. I like the game. I understand the combat is not good, but there's so many other things to discover that I just really enjoy checking out and messing around with. So I am still enjoying the Sacred Remaster. That's going to wrap it up, though, guys. If you hung out here with us live, greatly appreciate it. Thanks again to 10 Squid for the super chat this evening and helping fuel the stream. I greatly appreciate all the continued love and support. After this stream, as soon as I end up being done here, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't yet, and make sure you check out some other either Sacred 2 content, any action. There's so much action RPG content here on the channel. Sacred 2, Titan Quest 2, Path of Exile, Last Epoch, Rimdon. There's so many on there. Go look around the channel, check them out, and yeah, hopefully enjoy the content. If you can't wait till Friday's stream, go check out some of the stream VODs. There's hours and hours more of me talking and playing video games. So enjoy. You have a good evening as well, man. We'll see y'all this weekend, or, you know, in some of the video that you go click around and check out on the channel. Peace.